Assalamu alaikum everyone. My topic is my house was robbed. My house was My house was robbed.
Guys, listen carefully. We're going to have everybody. Questions, lots of questions. Go on.
Did you have a good weekend? Weekend. Did you have a good weekend? No, not really. I am sorry to hear that. What happened? My house was robbed. Was robbed. What did you mean? What did you mean? What did you mean? What did you?
Did in the past.
What do you mean? I means when I was outside, someone came to my house and took everything. Took everything. Did he break anything? Did he break anything? Yes, he broke a window to get in.
To get in. Did he take a television? Yes. Television. Did he take the television? Come on.
Did he take the television? Yes. He took it. Yes, he took. Yes, he took the television.
Not talk. Took.
Yes, he took the television.
See. Not that. Yes, he took the television.
Yes, he took the television.
Television.
The television.
Yes.
Yes, he took the. Yes, he took the. Yes, he took the television.
Okay.
Did he take a DVD player? Did he take the DVD player? DVD player?
DVD.
DVD player? Player? Yes, he took. Yes, he took the. Yes, he took. Yes, he took. Yes, he.
You say all, it becomes talk. T-A-L-K. I'm talking to you now. So yes, he talked. No, yes, he took.
Yes, he took. Yes, he took. Yes, he took the DVD player. Did he take your laptop? Yes, he took my laptop. Did he take your clothes. No, that he doesn't. He doesn't. He didn't take my clothes. Yes, because your clothes all and out of your clothes are all and out of fashion. Do you think are you think? Did you think? Do you
Is
think?
it due? What's due?
Do you do you think my clothes are old and out of fashion? Old and out of fashion? Yes, I think they are very old. Old. They are very old. That's terrible. Terrible. My house gets robbed. My house got robbed, and my clothes all and out of fashion.
Again, the last sentence doesn't make sense.
Terrible. My house was robbed, and my clothes are out of fashion. Did you?
See, the last sentence, my house was robbed or got robbed and my clothes are out of fashion, doesn't quite make logical sense. Grammatically it's correct, but I don't know if anybody understands what the meaning of that is. You're missing something, I think. Okay? Try to think about it, if not move on.
No, it's terrible. First, my house got robbed.
You can even say gets. In this case, yes. That's terrible.
Gets robbed, and my clothes are out of fashion.
Did you understand what he said? Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. If you didn't, note it down. Question him about it. Okay? Or remember it. Question him about it.
Okay.
Continue.
Did you tell the policeman?
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
What did they say?
Now, listen. You said, did you tell the policeman?
Yes.
What did they say?
He talk about office. But in office they said they are a lot.
So, did you tell the police? Not
Yes.
policeman.
Did you tell the police?
Okay.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. What they said? What did they say? Say. They didn't say much. They didn't say much. They just talk a report.
They
Just.
right.
They just talk a report. They just talk. They got.
Just.
Just. They just talk a report. Took a report.
Once again,
They just talk a report.
Okay.
They just talk a report.
Now, report.
Report. Report.
Right. They just took a report. Okay. Yeah. Done? That's it?
Yes.
Okay. See, I can tell, Ziad, you did not record and compare your voice. I can tell.
What can I say? I can be, I am right.
No. You record it, you compare it. You record it and you compare it. You don't record and compare. If you don't record and compare, see, when you're talking, you don't know what you're saying. But if you record it, then you can listen to your own recording. And then you can tell where the mistakes are. You compare it to the video. So this is how you can tell. But when you talk and compare, it seems like, oh, I'm doing absolutely fine. Right? You cannot tell your mistakes.
But if you tell them, repeat, you said it's okay. But that's...
No. Record it. I'm telling you. You guys don't listen to this part. Record, man. Record your voice. I'm telling you, record it. I'm not joking. You record it. You see the film. I challenge you. I've been challenging you for 6 months. You record it. You come and tell me. I will change my profession. If you do what I'm telling you to do, not just for nothing. You do what I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you, record it. Record it. I'm telling you, record it. You have learned it by now. Record it. It's a very, very painstaking task to listen to one sentence, record it, compare it. It's a headache. But you do it. You do it. I'm telling you, you have to do it. Spend 5 hours, spend 8 hours, doesn't matter. You do it. This will give you 2 major advantages. One, you will learn your English language very quickly, inshallah. Pronunciation, grammar, everything. It will help you immensely. You don't even realize it. 2, it will give you some brain power that you can utilize in every other aspect of life. Willpower, brain power, the ability to focus on difficult things and solve them when you need to. The brain resists. Just like if I give you 50 kilos to lift up 50 times, your muscles say, my head, ouch, 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 yeah? Even if you're a bodybuilder, you say, I'm tired. The brain says the same thing. If you go through this exercise, you're building that brain stamina, mental stamina, right? You guys aren't doing this. Honestly, this is a problem. I'm telling you, this is a problem. And this problem will show up in other areas of life too. So what you learn here is English, alhamdulillah. In addition to English, you're learning other things, man. Why don't you do what I'm telling you to do? You do your homework the way I'm telling you to do it. I'm telling you, you will succeed. And I can't do it for you. There's no point in me recording my voice and comparing it. I'm not the one who's learning it, right? You do it. I'm telling you, you guys do it. I'm telling you, Allah will you do it, man. Prove me wrong. Inshallah, you will not prove me wrong. Inshallah, you will come back and say, man, I did it. Thank you. Right? You do it. Please do it. I'm challenging you. You do it. Not a single one of you has done it. Right. So, okay, questions. Come on. Questions. Come on. Tough questions.
How has you bought your house?
Correct your question.
How has your house reborn? Robbed.
Again, think about it.
How has your house robbed?
How has? That's your past simple. See, when you say has.
How was your house robbed?
Again, lovely.
How was your house robbed? Robbed.
The house robbed
Was
robbed because someone broke the window and broke.
No, one second. You said because.
Yes.
Think about your message. He said, how was your house? How was your house robbed? You're saying my house is robbed because.
My house was robbed. Someone came and broke the window to get in.
To get in.
To get in.
Okay, can you improve the sentence, please? Come on. What did he say? He said, My house was robbed.
by someone.
MashaAllah, barakallah.
By someone.
Yes. Get it? Just come on, repeat it. Repeat your answer.
My house was robbed by someone who came and broke the window to get in.
Good, very good. Fantastic. Okay, so it was robbed by, people robbed it by breaking a window. They didn't break the door, they broke a window. Come on, question.
What
Yeah.
is the meaning of television?
Television
Television.
is the advice device or machine.
Even better, is a home appliance.
A home appliance. We watch news and
On which
news
we-
and
it is a home appliance on which
when watch
it is
it is a home
house, home,
What is another word?
home,
Appliance.
appliance.
A home appliance which
On
which we watch the news and some feed or some
say movies, games,
movies,
games,
games,
Right.
or anything like that.
That makes sense? Okay, come on, man. Come on.
What is a DVD player?
That DVD, a DVD,
Okay, repeat your question, please.
What is a DVD player?
a DVD player is the
Same thing. What did you say? Television
is a home plan on which we use it for a
on which we
player in a computer.
play what? What do you call that disc?
CD. No,
CD or DVD?
CD or DVD.
Right. DVD.
DVD.
Right.
Yes.
DVDs.
What is the meaning of rob?
Rob. Rob.
Mama, rob.
A rob is
A rob.
the rob.
Why the?
Rob means
Right.
rob means
Rob.
rob. Rob means
Rob.
rob
Okay,
means
start your question.
rob means
See, robe is a gown.
Yes.
Something like the shape of
Yes.
wearing. Robe, okay? Something like that. When you say robe means, no, rob.
rob means if someone takes something for you,
For you,
for anyone,
for,
from anyone without permission.
okay.
Without permission.
You want to add something to that? Yes, you do. Come on. You want to add? Come on. Yes, you want to add?
Mr. Steel, something.
Steel. Okay, rob and steel. What's the difference? Rob and steel. Come on, give them the difference between rob and steal.
I don't know exactly, but I will try.
Good, very good, excellent, mashallah.
Rob, if someone
Rob is when
is when someone check something in your house when you're in place, but still, but still when someone takes something for you fastly or immediately without a known.
MashaAllah. Did you understand what he said? Correct your sentence. Correct your sentence. What he said is good. Correct your sentence.
The steal means when someone takes something from you, from anyone, okay, with fastly.
Fastly. He said fastly. What word can he use? Again.
Very fast.
Huh?
Very fast or fast. Just
What does he mean to say? No. What did he mean to say? Fastly. Maybe not. But what's the message he's trying to give us over here?
without being noticed.
Right. That's what he's trying to say.
Without noticed.
Without. Tell me.
Without being noticed.
Without being noticed.
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 Ed.
Noticed. And known.
And
None known.
unknown.
Unknown.
Right. And unknown. Okay. Can somebody act out the difference between rob and steal, please? We need 2 volunteers. 1 volunteer.
Someone can rob me or someone can rob the house, but he cannot steal me. He can steal something, but rob a house or rob
Yeah.
a person.
Yes, fantastic.
Maybe
Stealing, it can-
rob is bigger than steal. Still maybe something money like that's quickly, but rob they will take more things.
Can somebody act it out? I don't know if they understand. Although he's going to be too tough a contender to act with. Come on, go ahead. You've been nominated to act out the stealing and robbing. Come on. Go ahead. Did you understand this one is steal and rob? Yeah? Come on, show us. Rob him and steal from him. Come on, go ahead. Come on, man.
I took that.
Show it.
He's mashallah. I'll see him.
Come on. No, I'll steal from him. You cannot steal him.
I see him
I see him. Yeah, of
because
course.
it is small.
Of course.
I put
No.
the gun here
Come on, man.
I put the gun here and taking some things.
Come here and show it to him. Do it to him. Come on, do it to him. We can't understand. Come on, do it to him. Okay. So that your pen, pretend your pen is a gun. Come on. No, Bismillah. What? The difference, okay? Come on. No, wait, let him do what he's doing. He's doing something.
I didn't cut anything.
No, get out of that. Okay. You should watch what he's doing. Go on.
Okay. I'm putting the gun here and give your.
Why from that side, man? Why from that side? Why did you put it that side? Close to you.
That's okay.
I'm putting the gun here.
Okay.
Okay, give your money and phone.
Okay, good. Just pretend.
I didn't cut anything.
Okay, no, pretend you're giving it to him. Pretend you're giving him your money.
Yes, I am.
Give it to him.
Okay, take this.
Now, what is this? What is this? What are you doing?
I'm taking the phone and money.
I know.
Don't call the police and running away.
So what is this called? What did you do to him?
I robbed and steal.
Rob and steal.
Together.
Come on, man. What did you do?
I robbed
You robbed him.
I robbed him.
Right? You robbed him at gunpoint. Right? Now, steal from him. Steal from him.
Take something. Okay. Okay, head. Say this. Okay, head. Yeah. Be.
Steal from him. Okay. Sit down. Who else can? Good. Rob was very good.
Yes.
Come on. We need another volunteer.
You have a good
Come on,
experience.
man.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Abraham.
Mr. Naveed,
We'll get a Raj. Come on, Raj. This one. Steal from him, okay?
Okay.
He's just doing something. Steal from him. Steal from him.
Yes, sir.
Show us what steal means.
Yes, I
do
am.
you know what steal means? Wait. Do you know what steal means? Yeah? Oh, now steal from him. He's doing something. That was too blatant, man. Act it out a little bit.
Yes, it's okay. The idea.
Okay. Okay, good luck, that's enough. Who else? We need another steel person. I mean, do you want to? Try that. Have fun.
So I'm not really well here.
So Zaid,
Yeah.
he's good at
Come on,
pickpocketing.
come on. Steal from him, okay? He stole from too.
I am smart more than.
Okay, he's the problem. When you get the idea. The point is nobody knows, just like okay? The point. Okay, good. Write it out. No, continue your stuff. Continue doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic, awesome. Done.
Done. My phone was.
Hmm?
My phone was stale.
My phone was
What? Stale.
lovely.
Stolen.
Stolen. Right, there you go. So he stole you avoided your ring,
Yes.
but your phone was gone. So he turned out smarter than you are now.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, get it? Steal and rob. Steal, you don't know what happened, right? A friend could steal from you. A friend could steal from you. Family members could steal from each other without knowing, right? Very sneaky, very nice. A friend could have his arm around you, or for sisters, a sister could have an arm around another one, and all of a sudden her money's gone. She wouldn't even know. So it was stolen. Don't know who took it, don't know when they took it, right? Rob is either with this or with this or what, right? And like I said, also rob a house, like a huge large number of items or something big, right? Get it?
Yes.
Make sense? Okay. Something obviously broken. Something that is done obviously. Whether people saw it or not, it was done obviously, right? A window was broken, obviously it was, it was robbed. There was a burglary. Burglary is what's called. Burglary. Right?
Well,
burglary.
mechanism. There is bigger than thief.
No, it's like a house burglary. When something is taken from your house, it's called burglary. Okay? Spell it. Comment.
Then what is dacoity?
Sorry?
Dacoity. Dacoits.
Dacoit. Okay, dacoit.
What is the difference between robbery and dacoity?
This is the first name. The first time.
You're the first time you heard that. Come on.
Dacoit. D-A-C-O-I-T. Dacoit.
Who can, you know me? You know? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's written all over your face. Come on, explain it. I know you do. Come on, explain it. I can tell.
Yes, I don't know. Really, I don't know.
Come on, explain it.
I'm not sure, sir.
Okay, whatever you know, you tell us. Come on, Bismillah.
Bank robbery is
How is it done? What
Bank
happened?
robbery, again robbery. By word itself, you are telling it is robbery.
no, with a team and planned and like
Bank robbery is also planned.
no.
They are.
With violence and
Okay.
with
Come on. Who can help them? I'm not. Dacoit. You know what dacoit is? No. Oh, really? Do you know? I don't know. Are you sure? Oh, man. Come on.
In our dictionary,
Okay.
I don't know the meaning. That's me.
That means nobody knows it.
Yeah.
Okay, I suspected this guy knows it. Okay. Okay, see, have you heard the word dacoit? Dacoit?
Yes,
What do you think it means? What does that mean?
decorate. Decorate.
Not decoy, dacoit. Ta ta ta. No? Have you heard of that word? No. It's actually something that's obsolete. It doesn't exist anymore.
It's a gang robbery.
Right, come on, you're on the right track.
So,
What
with,
kind of a gang robbery?
like with weapons and like gangs, which is a gang. If a gang robs, then it's because
Okay, so let's say,
large scale.
right. So let's say in New York, okay? In the city of New York.
Kill and rob.
Huh?
They kill. Kill and rob.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, they do. They can kill and they can rob. But how? Where? What is a decoy? So you said gang.
In a public place.
In value place.
Of course, they'll take valuables, man.
Like jewelry bank.
Of course they will. But what kind? Where?
A
How?
public place like Vietnam, maybe a bank or
So where there is, it's a place where there is a lot of
hostages.
Hostages?
public place.
The place there were a lot of.
Violence.
Okay, yeah, values, of course, has to be values. But think of the concept of this gang. You said gang. So if there's a gang in New York, let's say, okay? New York gang. And they break into somebody's house with guns and weapons. Are they dacoits or what are they? Yeah, they are? Okay. Maybe, but actually if you look at the word a gang and a dacoit, actually, the word dacoit doesn't use that commonly anymore. It's almost like an obsolete word. Okay? And in fact, in America, they probably wouldn't even know the meaning of the word dacoit, right? I think it originated from UK, if I'm not mistaken. You'll have to look it up. Don't quote me. I think that's how it is. Okay? What used to happen in the olden days? Have you heard of barbaric gangs? Gangs, right? They used to live out in the forest, in the woods. They wouldn't come out to the towns and cities. They wouldn't live there. They would live in the forest. They'd have lots of guns, swords, weapons and stuff with them, bows and arrows and whatever. Yeah? And their business was to steal travelers or charge into towns and cities and steal and run away. That's how they used to earn their living. The profession was armed robbery, right? So the word for that gang group is called, that's a decoy. A member is a decoy, right? That's a decoy group, right? When they did something, that would be called dacoity, right? So they don't exist anymore. I don't know any such gang that exists anymore. The closest modern day similarity would probably be what do you call them? Naxalites, right? The Naxalites. It's a political group, but they still don't call them dacoits. They call them Naxalites because we've got a political agenda. But dacoits that would be the profession. As a gang, as a mob, they would, with arms and ammunition, they would come out and steal, rob from people, not steal, rob from people, right? Those are dacoits. Get it? You understand? That answer your question? They don't exist anymore, right? Let's say that. Political groups exist, so they have a different name for them. Naxalites, right? Dacoits are wrong. I've heard stories, maybe I would be able to tell us. His father, I don't think even you've seen them. I've never seen them. I've heard stories of them. Saying, that apparently 50, 60 years ago, people used to travel from Hyderabad to Bangalore on the Bangalore highway, which exists now. But at that time, it was a very narrow road, and it used to take 20 hours to. The cars were slow and stuff like that, right? And apparently there were lots of forests in the middle. There was an area, I'm forgetting the name, somebody was telling me that, very old man, that when they used to drive through that area, they used to make sure they went there during daylight, bright hours. If they drove during the night, the chances of them getting stopped by dacoits, gang members, like gangsters, with arms and swords and whatever else they had, they would actually stop the car, get people out, sometimes kill them, sometimes let them go, but they would steal everything they had, rob everything they had. They'd rob everything they had. Right? Get it? But have you heard of that ever? You guys don't even know the name, so it doesn't exist anymore. Right. This guy's like Oxford. Okay. Make sense? Answer your question? Okay. Good question. All right, come on, question. Question. This one.
How he get out from? How he get out?
Well, correct your question.
How is he? Does he go?
When? All the time?
Yeah, did he?
No. How?
How did he get out?
What's get?
Get out.
Get.
Get out from the house.
How did the burglar or the robber?
The robber.
How did
How did he get out?
get?
Get out from the house. Okay, get in from the window. How he get out?
Get out.
No. How did he get out?
How did he get out?
Get.
Get.
He got out by door. Through the door.
Okay.
Because now everything is flexible.
Right. So tell him that.
Yes.
He
He
got
got out through the door.
Through the door.
Through the door.
He opened the door and got out.
Yes. What you means by anything?
Okay. Now. Correct your question. I mean,
What you mean? What did you mean? Did you mean
Oh, either
by
way, what you-
anything? What did you mean? What did you mean by anything?
Now, anything.
Anything.
See, anything can never be plural. It's always going to be singular. I cannot say, give me anything, please.
Anything.
Right. Anything.
Anything. When you say the robber, they took anything from the house.
Anything. Really?
Anything. Yes.
Did you say anything?
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
Everything. Sorry, everything.
Anything or everything?
Everything.
Everything, not anything.
Yeah,
Everything.
everything.
Now explain the meaning of the word anything and everything. Come, this one.
Everything. Anything,
Anything.
most of time come,
Most of the time.
most of the time come, most of the time is negative, is negative, or negative,
Negative.
negative, or remove, not remove. If you want to include everything, like, do you have anything to drink?
Now, we want these two guys to help out here. Okay? These two guys have to help out here. No more passive presence, active presence, inshallah. These two guys have to.
Sir, like anything could be like one from something, or from everything once. But everything means all things.
Perfect. Very good. Do you agree with them? Do you agree with them? Do you agree with them? Do you? Adyan?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Zahid? Yeah. Do you agree? Do you agree with what he said? You sure? Just because your brother agreed? I know, because your brother agreed. Yeah. Do you agree? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So now expand on that. Give us some examples.
Like, do you have to eat?
Fantastic. Was it a question or a statement? Was it a question or a statement? Now explain that question to us.
Do you
Explain.
have anything to eat?
What does it mean?
Yes, I want anything to eat, any kind of food, anything it is available.
Not any things.
Anything is
That is available.
is available.
That is available in the market, okay. But what? Give us an example. Explain that. Anything to us.
Anything. Maybe you have rice. Maybe you have shabati. What is shabati in English?
Chapati is actually I think Indian word, but technically it's a name, so it can be used in English as well.
Yes. Okay. Shabati. What can I say? Meat, chicken, everything.
Everything.
Anything. Anything. But if
But.
but if I say
No, no,
but if
But.
but if I say come to my
MashaAllah. Oh, MashaAllah, very good. Put the cap on, please. Read that sentence though.
come to my house. I will give you
Spell that. G.
I.
Right. Right.
You know,
G.
I.
Give.
give you everything I have.
So what is the meaning of that?
Someone like Nabil, he wants money. He wants to borrow money. Borrow money. And I tell him, come to my house. I'll give you everything I have. I'll give you everything I have. If I have 1,000 rupees, I'll give him. If I have 100 rupees, I'll give him.
If I have what?
100 rupees. 100 rupees, I'll give him. But maybe I have only 50 rupees.
Okay. Maybe I'll have two.
Maybe I have only 50 rupees.
That's fine.
It's
Even a thousand, mashallah. Okay. But that's
So
still
now
even.
everything I have in my house.
Right.
Why I said in my house? Maybe I have carrot. I don't give him carrot. From my, I don't give him by card.
I don't.
I
General fact, present simple or what? I
must.
I did not.
no. That's past simple.
No.
What?
I am not.
Loudly, loudly.
I will not. I won't.
I will not.
Or I won't.
I won't.
Will not, short off, won't.
Won't. I won't give him by card or
My
card.
card.
My card.
Right.
Card. I give him from my house.
Okay. All right. Come on, questions quick, man.
So, but what is it that differentiating between anything and everything? What is that?
Okay.
What is-
Answer the question.
Please repeat.
You have two words, anything and everything, right?
Okay.
What is the differentiating between anything and everything?
Shifting.
Differentiate, difference.
Share.
How do you explain the difference between these two words?
Did you understand the question?
I don't know. If this is the same one he said.
No.
She-
Listen again. Okay. Just listen again. Can you please ask the question?
See,
Now listen carefully.
anything and everything, you have given the example,
Okay.
right? Fine, example is fine, understood. But how do you differentiate? What is the difference between anything and everything?
I
Did you understand the question?
Yes.
What is this question? Repeat your question.
He said, you give us an example. Okay, it's clear.
See, I will explain you again with the example. We have two tube lights over here, right? Both are tube lights, but the difference is this is cylindrical, that is not cylindrical. The same way you differentiate between anything and everything.
Anything?
Repeat the question, please. What did you understand by the question?
What is the difference between anything and everything?
MashaAllah, perfect. So you summarize this question.
Yes.
Once again.
What is the
What
is the different what is the difference between anything and everything?
Right, good. Fantastic.
Yes. Anything
Anything.
some from we can
Anything come from?
anything some from all.
Yes, you're right. Improve it.
Yes, if I have anything, it's one from all, or some, maybe two,
Okay,
three.
give us this example in this room.
Yes, please give me any chair.
Okay.
Any chair, anyone, it's acceptable.
Okay.
Okay. But don't sit for every chair.
Don't
Sit.
sit.
Yes.
Okay. Sit for.
And sit on every chair.
Right.
Yani it is not acceptable to sit on any chair for this. Maybe you will bring some from out, or maybe you will stand.
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 Okay.
Every, all. But any, maybe anyone, it is okay. Please give me, if I said, please give me, please give me your phone. Or if we have. Okay, this book. Like this book and this book, okay? This, please give me any book. Maybe he will give me this any. This or this, it's okay. But if I say, please collect every box.
Book.
Every book. Book.
Like took. Book.
Book. Every book. Every book, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
Did he answer?
But again, it's an example.
Yes.
You have given an example, but I want to find a word that is differentiating between anything and everything. Can anyone?
It is so difficult to explain something is clear.
No,
Right.
This is difficult.
Go ahead.
As we said before, anything could be one thing. Anything
Anything's.
anything is one from something.
What is that? What is that? You are telling that? Yeah, you are telling
Like
that. But
anything is bad from everything.
no, what I meant to say is anything means in the case of anything, there is a choice involved.
Yes. that is
But in
true.
the case of everything, there is no choice. That is what I was looking for the word.
That's right.
Okay?
Yes, yes,
There is
The choice is there.
Actually, this is clarified. It's not a choice. It's anyone without choice. Only.
Yeah, anyone. But in the case of everything, you have to give everything.
Right.
But in the case of anything, like for example, I have few things over here.
For the giver.
Maybe like I have tea, I have coffee, I have milk and everything. So he is telling me, give me anything. Means of my choice. Right? Because I can give anything out of tea, coffee or milk. So one thing, because that includes the choice of free will. But in the case of everything, he is asking, no, there is no choice. I am not giving any choice. I am giving. I have to give everything. I have to give milk. I have to give tea. I have to give coffee. All. But when I say whatever you have, out of that you give me anything, means he left me some choice to provide me according to my convenience or whatever the will I have.
Possible choice, but may not be choice. Maybe you don't want to. but it's there, so you just give it.
Yes, but the thing is, I have the option. I have the option of choosing one among the all those things. But in the case of everything, I don't have the choice of choosing. I have to give all.
This is Anidhi, you have choice. Every
See, look at anything, one,
Yes.
anyone, choice or no choice, anyone among many, choice or no choice, right? Now, technically speaking, if somebody else is giving it to you, for example, let's say there are 10 phones here, for example, right? I'll close my eyes and pick any one, right? There are 10 items right here. Phones, pencils, pens, DVDs, books, crayons, whatever, right? I'm going to put up. I'll take anything without a choice.
No.
Anything. Right, anything.
Again, it is not the choice of the asking person. It is the choice of the giving person. And whenever you are closing the eyes, again you are choosing something out of among one. Even though you are closing the eyes.
No, but what I'm trying to get at, the word choice
Right.
has a meaning.
Yes, that has a meaning.
Right. And that choice does not imply anything, is what I'm trying to say. It's just blank, without choice. Just anything, without choice. But if I choose, then I cannot use the word anything. I can't use the word anything, is what I'm trying to
No,
say.
like for example, if I am asking you to give me anything, so what are you doing out of it? So, like you would be asking me, sir, what you would like to have, tea or coffee?
Right.
What is that we are doing over here? Are we choosing or are we randomly giving?
Now, it could be random as well. I'm trying to say that the word choice will not fit here.
Okay.
The word choice will not fit here. Because the moment we say choice, then anything and choice are different now. They're different. They can't be used together. Right? The choice may be involved in there.
That is what I am telling you. That is what I am telling. The differentiating word in anything and everything is the choice is involved. In the case of anything.
Maybe, may not be.
Yeah, maybe may not be. Okay, fine. But if maybe may not be, then anything and what is the difference between anything and everything? If the choice is not there,
One among many.
that is one among many. What we are doing? We are choosing, right? One among many. When we are taking out of one among many, we are choosing one thing out of many.
Actually,
We are choosing, but we are not using the word choose. But the action what we are performing out of doing, like as you said, without seeing you are also choosing, but you don't want to see that the other person shouldn't feel that I am choosing on my wish. So to make him feel that he shouldn't feel that I am choosing a particular thing, in that case what I am doing, I am closing the eyes and okay, so that he shouldn't feel like he is given based on his choice. For example, just to make understand. But when we are choosing this, that guy, because this was good and he chose this and he gave me that. So for that feeling, we are just avoiding opening the eyes. So what is that we are doing? Even though if we are closing and without closing, but we are choosing out of everything one thing, that is anything.
The word choice is actually very important.
Yes.
Choice
Okay.
implies preference, right? So if I say you have 5 subjects, for example, you have engineering, biology, chemistry, physics, and accounting, right? Which do you choose? Means which do you intellectually, preferentially pick from that? Which one do you prefer? That's what it means. But if I say anything, it negates any preference.
Yeah, preference is not there, but still he is choosing out of anything, out of 5.
No, what I'm saying, see, the moment I say choose, the preference factor is involved.
Right.
But if I say anything, there's no preference
No
factor.
preference, no
Right?
preference.
But choose has a preference factor. So if I say anything means choosing one among many, choosing, then it's not anything anymore. It's contradictory, is what I'm saying. It cannot be. I mean, by the meaning of that word choose.
You can
Right.
use the word select here. So select.
Sorry?
You can use the word select here. Instead of choose, selecting is.
No, selecting also. Cease. At random. Anything means random. Random. Not selection, not choice. No intellectual thinking at all. Without thinking, without any, this is anything, right? The moment you say select or choose, now the concept of making up your mind comes in. Then it's not anything. Then you can't say anything then. It becomes contradictory with what I'm saying, right? So just understand that. Actually, it's a very good point. And this is how we learn, this is how we understand, right? In every language, each word has a certain meaning. In Urdu, in Arabic, in English, in Chinese, each word has a meaning. When we apply a word and we don't quite understand the difference in meaning or the meaning of the word we use, sometimes that can cause confusion, right? So, for example, if we say anything, give me anything. And in our mind, if we have that concept of a choice or intellectual selection, then it's not anything. But we're using anything. Right? It cannot be anything. Anything means random. Just at random, right? No choice. Right? Picking, I could say picking at random. Anything means picking anyone at random. At random. But the moment if I start using the word choose, it implies that I'm actually making a choice among many.
Can we put it as an option instead of choice?
See, an option again involves thinking, but anything is completely random.
So, for example, there is a guest in a house and the person asks, what do you want? Tea, coffee, milk or juice? So he says anything. But the person chooses for his convenience, maybe because it's cold outside, he chooses coffee. For the giver, it's a choice.
Yeah.
But for the person who asks, he don't know what the person will eat, so it's a random. So the choice is for the person but not for him.
Right. But then the person who's giving it does not use anything.
Yeah, he will not use the word anything. But the guest uses the word anything because he don't know what the other person will choose.
Absolutely. Because he didn't make a choice. He said just random. So no matter what comes to him or her, they will accept it. Because for them it's random. But the person giving it is not.
He is not choosing
anything. Right? They're choosing. They might say, okay, two people, okay? Abras. I'm the host, Abras is my guest. So, Abras, would you like tea, coffee, or orange juice? Abras, would you like tea, coffee, or orange juice? He chose. He didn't say anything. You see, he chose. That's why he didn't say anything. He chose and he said orange juice.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't understand. Okay. Now say anything. Abras, would you like tea, coffee, or orange juice? He doesn't care. He did not choose. He said anything. Anything that comes to him and random, he'll take it. Now, from my aspect, I'm thinking, I have to heat up the milk, I have to bring the tea leaves, in a long time. Orange juice, open the bottle, put it in. So I chose orange juice, but he didn't. So from my angle, it's not anything. For me, it is a choice. I rationalized. I said, tea, coffee, orange juice. Tea, I have to make it. Coffee, I have to make it. Orange juice, I don't have to make it. So it's in the bottle. Take it out, put it in. Here it is. So this guy said, Alhamdulillah, I got anything, I don't care. But I said, Alhamdulillah, I chose the easiest option for me, right? So I didn't say I'll give you anything, right? When he said anything, he basically left it to me to choose or not to choose. But he's not going to choose. So he used anything. I didn't use anything. I didn't say I'll give you anything. I asked him, I'll give you what you want. So he wanted anything, random, no choice. So I chose for him, right? Now I chose, he didn't, I chose. So he didn't use the word choice, or I didn't use the word anything, he used anything. You understand?
Yes.
So be careful with this. It's a small thing.
Actually, that's what I understand. Say at the beginning. You say, like the giver, when they give the things, he have the choose. But the person who asks, he say anything. That's random.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
I just try to say it from the beginning.
I know, but be very careful with this. Don't connect choice to anything because they're opposing. They're complete opposites.
Yes.
Right? It may involve a choice, but that's not the difference in it. It may involve a choice, right? By somebody.
Yeah.
But the person who's requesting it did not choose to choose. Did not choose to choose. This I'll take anything at random, right? And the person giving it has the freedom now. You do what you want, right? And sometimes both maybe. Okay. Do you want tea, coffee, or orange juice? What do you want?
Everything.
Everything.
Yes, everything.
Okay, he's the best man. Tea, coffee, and orange. Of course, do you want tea, coffee, or orange juice? And he said anything, right? I'm the host. I say, down, man. And all the three are right there. So I just picked up one. I didn't even choose. I just picked up one. They were all three were easy for me.
Yes.
I didn't choose either. So I gave him anything from my side.
Right.
He said anything, so I gave him anything. I didn't choose. I just picked it up and I gave it random, right? So anything is actually no choice, right?
Yes.
But when you choose, the anything word cannot be involved with choose, right? Just kind of understand that concept. Right? Makes sense? That's right. What do you want? Everything. He says everything. I think nothing. I don't want anything. I mean, I from this word.
No, nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. I don't want anything. He said, let me go. Okay, I'm with that. All right, next. Come on, questions. Quick.
Was alone or was one thief or was it group?
Sorry, say it again.
Was one who
Was it?
was it one robber
Was it one? Robber.
or was group?
Was it?
Was it a group of robbers?
Right. MashaAllah. Good question.
He was. He was only one. Because when I speak, I said he.
Then this was one. How can he take everything if he was one?
Because he's thief and stealer one.
Describe it. How?
He has a good experience and a strong one.
Practice makes man.
He became comfortable. Comfortable. He take everything.
No one in the house, he will do everything slowly. And maybe he will cover everything.
Maybe he will.
Maybe he covers everything.
Maybe he covered everything. I'll give him an example. For example, right? He picked up the television, put it in stock. He picked up the sofa, put it in stock. Which strong man did he go?
Why?
They should be the neighbors.
It was weekend time.
It was
weekend.
the weekend.
It was the weekend, and he was maybe he go with his friend or
And
maybe
uh-huh.
he goes
Possible. Go possible.
goes he
Possible.
went with
He went out with his friends.
his friend.
So maybe
Maybe he wants.
he possible.
Maybe he went
Out.
went out with his friend or girlfriend.
Okay. Did you suspect with